Buonasera tutti. I am in the Smokies again, and I just drove in from Michigan, got here a little after 7 p.m. So I am just right now walking a nature trail. I'm camped out at Cades Cove Front Country Campground just for the night. Tomorrow I am heading out to go do some backpacking. 4 nights, 5 days. I will catch you up with all that information tomorrow morning. I'm doing a whole zigzag throughout the park, just trying to hit trails, so I'll let you guys know about that tomorrow. But I just want to let you guys know where I'm at, and I will catch you all in the morning. Good morning. I am now on the trail. I am hiking Middle Prong Trail to Panther Creek, Myrie Ridge, to Lynn Camp, and then tonight I'm camping at campsite number 28. I think it's 9.3 miles for today. This morning I'm a complete nincompoop. I forgot to bring my trekking poles. They were in the trunk of my car, and luckily for me I realized it only 6 minutes into this hike, because I'd have been pretty cheesed off if I had to add a couple miles to hike back and then hike back again. I guess I wouldn't have been concerned if I didn't have my trekking pole tent with me, so that wouldn't have been fun, having to try to find sticks to set up my tent. Alright, well, this morning, I don't know what the weather's going to do. It's very gloomy, sprinkling a little, but they were predicting rain/thunderstorms all day today, the last I checked. I'm hoping they're wrong. We'll find out. So I just made it onto Panther Creek Trail, and as you can see, I have to make my way over to there. Looks like I should be able to rock hop. That would be wonderful, so I don't get my feet all wet. It is still raining though, lightly, obviously you can see in the water. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad today. Second little stream crossing. This one should be easier. Alright, so I am now on Myrie Ridge Trail. Panther Creek has quite a few, I'll say, stream crossings. Most of them are really small rock hops. Oops. The biggest one was that first one I came across. And if you had longer legs, you could probably rock hop it, or it's just a little bit lower of water. Like I said, I only got my toes wet in that one, so it really wasn't bad. But Panther Creek is also a really steady climb the entire time. And I've done Myrie Ridge before, and if I remember correctly, Myrie Ridge is a steady climb the whole way too. So campsite 26 is closed due to aggressive bear activity. So I'm actually kind of glad. I know it sounds weird, but initially I was supposed to drive down today and hike 6.6 miles to that campsite and stay the night. But then they sent me an email last week stating that, oh my god, I'm getting soaked from all this grass I'm walking through. Oh my god, my feet are soaking wet now. Anyway, so I got an email last week saying that it was closed due to the bear activity. So then I had to look at my map and try to figure out what other plans I could make. And then I just figured, okay, well, it's going to have to be a longer day. I'm going to have to hike the extra, I think it's like 2.5 miles to the campsite on Lynn, Camp Prong Trail at number 28. So it ends up being 9.3 total. I said, there's no way I'm going to drive 9 hours and then hike 9.3 miles and not happening. So I ended up switching, and I ended up driving in yesterday, staying at Kate's Cove campground, and then heading out, obviously, this morning. Oh, I'm so glad I did that. There's no way I would have even wanted to do those 6.6 after driving 9 hours. So, all works out, right? Alright, so now I am officially on Lynn Camp Prong Trail. I have 2.2 miles to camp, and I know, see how it got a little bright in the photo, but the sun is actually peeking her pretty little head out. Hopefully it stays that way the rest of the day. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, because with the clouds and me being wet, and then the wind picking up, I was starting to get pretty cold, so I had to put my rain jacket on. But if the sun wants to come out, I will definitely let her. Alright, get back to you when we get to camp. Alright, I made it to camp. I'm all set up. It's 1 o'clock right now. I got here a little after 12 and I ate lunch, and it's raining off and on, so I just decided to stay in my tent and get away from the bugs. There's a lot of mosquitoes flying around right now. So it's going to be a long afternoon, but oh, I did want to mention as well, so anybody watching this video will know, but I am going to reattempt a thru hike next year, so long as the world doesn't burn before then, because everything seems to want to stop me from doing a thru hike. I will be leaving about mid-March as of right now. The date isn't set in stone, but I have a pretty good idea when I want to leave. I am going to be posting videos. As of right now, my intentions are to make them public. However, I'm not going to tag anything like AT or nothing like that on my videos. So, really, any of my subscribers or just for my family and friends will be able to see it. I don't plan on posting it to Ramdino's links either. I don't want a whole bunch of people finding me. So, yeah, that's basically it. I'm looking forward to that. But I will catch you guys in the morning because there's nothing else happening here tonight. All right, bye. Good morning. Today is my second day out. Today's Friday, the 4th of June. I am hiking out the rest of Lynn Camp Prong Trail, which is only 1.3 from where I camped. Then I'll be going up to Greenbrier Ridge Trail, and I forgot, it's like 4 point something. Total today I am doing 5.7 miles. I was supposed to have done 8 point something, but like I said, my plans got changed yesterday. I had to do more yesterday because of the closure. So I'm going to take my sweet time today. I got up and out of camp by 8:30. That was not my intention. I tried to lay there. Actually, it was up at 5 a.m. and I laid there till 7:45, and then I finally started packing up nice and slow. And I was so excited when I woke up and saw the sun was out. I have no way of telling the weather because I have no reception out here. So that was a wonderful surprise to wake up to, and hopefully that means it will be a beautiful day the rest of today. All my stuff, my tents, my footprint, my socks, my shoes, all of that is wet, so it was wonderful putting on wet socks this morning. But it comes with the territory, I guess. So, alright, talk to you guys in a little bit. So I didn't realize that there was going to be any creek crossings on this trail. But, whoo! Oh, except for the slippery rocks. It should be fairly easy. Although it probably just jinxed myself. Okay, so I'm exhausted. This trail's been going uphill this entire time. I knew it would because I'm about to hit the Appalachian Trail in a little while. This trail is extremely overgrown. Taking it, not a whole lot of people use this trail, which wouldn't be so bad, but I'm constantly walking through tall grass and weeds. So every time I get through a long patch of those, I check my legs. And I don't know if it was a tick or not, but I had something after a long grass patch. I had something little and black on the back of my leg. It was definitely a bug, but I didn't waste any time to see what it was. I just slapped it right off my leg. I think I definitely like this trail a lot more in the winter time. There's also a ton of poison ivy on this trail. Luckily, I'm not allergic, but if you're going to do this trail in the summertime, I highly suggest wearing pants. Sorry, I am so winded. And then just a little bit ago, I'm pretty positive I heard a bear. Just hiking, and all of a sudden I hear like a loud noise, and then I hear crashing going through the woods in the opposite direction of me. Definitely not a deer. And then I didn't realize, because it was uphill for me, I just came around a switchback and I realized I'm heading back that direction uphill from where I was at. So hopefully the bear has disappeared, but if not, I might probably won't get a picture. I never get a picture, but I might run into him again, so we'll see. So last night at camp, there was 2 of us registered on the Smokies website, and I was the only one who showed up. I had a feeling that was going to happen just because of the weather being so cruddy. I don't know why people bail when the weather's bad. I mean, different story if it's going to be really bad and dangerous, but it was just raining, and it didn't even rain the entire day. But it worked out for me. I held myself. Tonight, though, however, since I am going to be on the AT, I'm going to be in Derek Knob Shelter, and it's completely booked. So I'm sure everybody will be there. And if I'm lucky, it'll stay sunny out, so I can dry my tent out. That'll be wonderful. Ooh, I just heard a whole bunch of buzzing. I don't know. Ooh, scares me. It's not wasp season yet, is it? I've been stung by wasps twice. And one time, And it was not fun. Anyway, okay. If you haven't told, oh my god, my brain's farting. If you couldn't tell, I'm still going uphill. If there's too many people at camp, I probably won't get back to you at camp. But since I'm getting there so early, I should be able to. All right, I'm on the Appalachian Trail now, and so today I'm actually doing 6 miles, not 5.7, because I forgot that the shelter is 0.3 away from that junction. So 6 miles, and can't tell from the camera, but this is going uphill. Kind of tired of going uphill today. So I made it to camp. Ran to a couple of youngins who, by the way, called me ma'am. Ain't that old. Anyway, drying out my tent and the footprints. It's nice and sunny over here. And this is Derek Knobb's shelter. There are so many flies around here though. Oh my gosh. I ate lunch when I got here. So if anybody doesn't know what a shelter looks like, they all look different, but this is the general idea. Only the ones in the Smokies, as far as I can remember, have fireplaces. And I don't know if you could see that, but nobody put that fire completely out. So the water source is down that way. Pretty blue skies. And the toilet area is over there. And by toilet area, I don't mean there's a privy. I mean just that's the area where people are supposed to go toiling. Yes, toity. Alright, so I'm probably not going to record much of anything else today. I just want to show you around camp and how pretty it is. Don't know what tomorrow's going to look like. I think I'm going to tent it tonight just because it is supposed to be a full shelter. So just hope for no rain tonight, and by the time I wake up in the morning, hopefully no rain so I could pack up. I have no idea what the weather's going to look like because I don't have any reception. So, talk to you guys tomorrow.